Chapter 2: The Other World. Manhattan streets bustled as they typically do during the rush hour morning. The blaring car horns and screeching tires filled the air, accompanied by the distant sirens of ambulances. Jessica, who prided herself on punctuality, felt nervous as she checked her watch and realized she was running late for an important meeting. She remembered the growing pile of files on her desk for which she would have to spend long hours at the office. Taking a deep breath, she calmed herself. "I'll get there in 15 minutes. I have to." She was texting her assistant when a breaking news notification appeared on Jessica's screen. "This just in. The President will address the nation, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time." This news stirred a mix of excitement and worry within her, creating a flurry of conflicting emotions. What would the President reveal? Would it bring positive change or worsen the situation? Jessica's mind raced with numerous thoughts, each one vying for her attention. Walking briskly through the busy Manhattan streets, Jessica absorbed the vibrant energy of the city. Towering skyscrapers loomed above her, their glass surfaces reflecting the chaotic scene below. Pedestrians hurried past her, their footsteps blending into a hurried rhythm. The alluring aroma of freshly brewed coffee and baked pastries filled the air, tempting passers-by. As Jessica weaved through the crowd, her thoughts continued to swirl. What is he going to say? Where will he lead us? To salvation or... The weight of anticipation felt heavy on her shoulders, casting a shadow over each step she took. Within her mind, fragmented scenarios played out like puzzle pieces. She contemplated the potential consequences and ripple effects that the President's words could have. Concern for her loved ones, her community, and the nation as a whole weighed heavily on her heart. In the midst of the chaotic swirl, she yearned for answers and a glimpse of clarity. As Jessica stepped out of the taxi and made her way towards the building, she quickly dialed her father's number. After a few attempts, he finally answered, his voice carrying a hint of urgency. "Dad, what's going on? What will the President talk about tonight? You know, right?" Jessica asked, her tone filled with a mix of curiosity and concern. "Honey, I'm sorry, but I'm not at liberty to discuss it right now. Just wait for the speech tonight. I have to go. Good luck with your meetings," her father replied, his words hurried and tinged with the weight of his responsibilities. Jessica's father held the esteemed position of Deputy Secretary of Energy for the United States, recently appointed in light of the unfolding events. His role demanded discretion and a tight grip on sensitive information. Though she wanted more answers, Jessica understood her father's position. The conversation ended abruptly, leaving Jessica with a lingering sense of curiosity and anticipation. She couldn't help but wonder what developments had prompted her father's cryptic response. As she entered the building, her mind buzzed with questions. What has the government planned? Why address the nation? What would their decision mean? She went up to the coffee cart that stood across the street from her office. Miguel greeted her with a wide smile. She managed one as well. "The usual, miss?" Miguel asked. "Yes, please, thank you," she answered. "The weather's out to get us," Miguel said, handing her the cup of coffee. "You should get inside as quick as you can." Jessica nodded politely. Not possessing the strength for small talk, her mind was much too occupied to talk about the weather. She thanked Miguel again and walked away. Inside, the air-conditioned lobby provided a brief respite from the sweltering Manhattan heat. The sound of high heels clicking on the polished marble floor echoed through the space, blending with the soft murmur of conversations. The subtle scent of freshly cut flowers, carefully arranged in elegant vases, mingled with the crisp aroma of expensive cologne, creating an atmosphere of sophistication. While the lobby exuded a sense of professional efficiency, Jessica's thoughts remained fixated on her father's evasive words.